I've long wanted, you guys have followed this team just a little longer than me. I've long wanted a guy running this team like a Hugh Campbell, like a Bill Belichick, like a Kelly McCrimmon that stays up late at night and can't sleep thinking of ways to win. We have that in Chris Jones. So to go from 3 wins and take this thing over to go to 5 to 10, I got him at 13. I don't know where that's going to put him in the West because, as you guys know, it depends who you beat in those 13. If you beat up on the East but you lose in your own division, you're probably finishing 3rd, even with 13 wins.
You know, sorry, Ron.
No, it's fine. But I think they're going to be great. Chris Jones is a defensive-minded coach. He's put a lot of his eggs in the defensive basket, but I also know what he thinks about Zach Collaros. I've talked with the Hamilton people. Chris wanted to get Collaros last August. As soon as they benched him, there was talks about that's how bad he wanted him. So when I go around the province and talk to fans and they say whether they like Jones or not or they worry, I'm like, we just got to trust this guy. Can you tell me you don't think he knows what he's doing? They all think that they know that he knows what he's doing. I do. They just don't necessarily like the way he's doing it. Lot haven't gotten over the dress their chicken Durant and gets left thing. Now Rob Bagg. Like, if you're not going to like Chris Jones, he's given you more than enough reason not to like him until they win. And I think that's the gamble here that even Craig Reynolds is saying. It's win at all costs. End justifies the means. Go win us a Grey Cup. And I think that's coming this year. I really do.
A Grey Cup, yeah. I have them 12-6. I kind of think they're one less. I don't know whether they're going to pick up those extra 2 wins, kind of like you. The East Division is kind of defined. If they go out there and do well in the East Division, they're going to be in the playoff. I don't think they're so far away from having a home playoff game. I think they kind of Winnipeg is an iffy kind of situation. I think BC is a little up and down, and who knows with Calgary? Calgary's either going to be dominant or they're going to be just a regular team. So I think the Riders are going to be had a home playoff game. Would be pretty cool.
This is where the quarterbacking. It's an unavoidable topic. Perhaps I'm belaboring a little bit, but if they're going to get a home, if they're going to get a home playoff game, they've got to finish ahead of a team that has Bo Levi Mitchell or Mike Riley, which means that they've got to have very good quarterbacking.
Well, but just last year's TSN top 50. Do you know where Zach Collaros ranked? Because I looked it up. 8th. And this year he wasn't even in the top 50. So it's been a crappy calendar year for Zach Collaros, but somebody thought a lot of him at some point. You know, I'm waiting to see what he brings on Friday because he wasn't very good last Friday and he said he wasn't very good. Stevie Wonder could see that he wasn't very good on Friday night, but I still think he's that guy. I still think that he can get to that top form, and heavens knows he's got the weapons around him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest, assistance to a quarterback in this league.